In we go to Stormblood. I need to take off my coat. It is quite warm in here. Warm. Alright, we are following... Right, alright, so we ran into Yugiri. Yugiri was like, yo, I found him, and he's being a little bitch, and said that if the people don't want me, then I'll offer up my head to my, to the bad guys. But we don't want that. So... just gonna dismiss you. So Yugiri and I are gonna go visit the town that really didn't like Gosetsu. They were not about it. At least this year, too. Ah, Kinliana, I'm given to see that you, too, put thought into your garments given the covert nature of our activities. I what? I did what? Yes, look how covert I am. Hmm? I should think my reason obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of a shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants. Kinliana is our leader, and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? Not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Without further ado, let's begin. Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. Warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Nomai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yansha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it has only gotten worse. You? A merchant? Forgive my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. But you remain no better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Is there someone down below? No. Oh... Find the people in the circle, friends. Where you at? Circle friends, rise up. There you are. Foreign peddlers? And am I? Whatever you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yangsha that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzen, had they not all died in the battle or in the purges. There's the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let anyone but their own pass. Traveling merchant? With meat, perchance? Bah! Better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not of the Lupin? Surely you have not been long in Yangsha, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such time fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Hey, Gary, shit's bad. Kinliana, what have you learned? Lisa and I encountered much of the same. They've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we could convince them otherwise, I fear I could not convince Lord Hien to return, and without him... Let us not lose hope. Though the situation in Amai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with the others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for the farmers and the peddlers to the east. Kiliana, I ask you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given up into despair. Oop, I forgot to change my title. Quick immersion break. New game plus, new game plus. There we go. So there we go. To the south. Don't mind me, just a common merchant riding my flying elephant with its flying carpet strapped to its back. Oh, hey look. Villains. I just killed little caterpillars. Thank you, thank you, thank you! If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow, because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. Oh, you found some! Thank you so much, miss. That's twice you've saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the woman who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. Nope. This is not where we're supposed to go. Where's the path that goes here? Looks like the normal person way to get there. I'm assuming you go into the village. Okay, yeah, in the village, up the mountain. Up the cliff. We're here! Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azami! Azami! Are you there, Azami? What in the... You should not be here! Get away from my sister! Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village, now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister's the only family I have. You saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here. So please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. Said your parents were buried here. So she told you, did she? Yeah, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kyan. They came home in a cart, driven by Imperial soldiers. Soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square, with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors. They deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave. I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we've got. So please, don't take it from us. You are come at a good time, Kinliana. We but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? Shit's bad, Yugiri. I was not aware of these events. The boy, Issei, he told you all of this? It's disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me. That outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find to marshal my emotions. Did Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be so broken? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide.
Imperials.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire, who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry. I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
We thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall, but before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track these men. Will you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But I should be going with you. I came here to fight!
Soon enough, Lys, soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that, I do. It's just, when I saw them rounding those people up... Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for those people. With me, Kiliana, we must hurry. In the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, it is a shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There's a soldier patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I'm sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. The beginning of dark quests. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its marks, you should fall within moments. Well done, my friend. Now, give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. I'm using a blow dart and I hit that guy on the dock. I got a fucking lung capacity. God damn. The last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yukiri. Excellent work, Kinliana. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Fluminus. Once, it was the base of operations for the Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Dodoma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. It's by 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. Two sentries slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. Oh, I just realized it's not going to probably give me the outfit that I'm supposed to wear to disguise myself, because I still have it somewhere in my retainers. I have to go dig that out. Fine work, Kinliana. You have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Yeah, it's going to ask me to, like, wear a disguise, and I don't know if it's going to give it to me, because it's, like, a unique thing. And I already have it in a retainer somewhere, because I wanted to glam it on my samurai. Sir, the on from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Shortly you will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you've been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as the Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers! We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear the responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rebel. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now, agreed? Then let us be about it. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers to the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. The uniform appears to be more or less your size. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. You have chosen one to your liking, then. Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none can find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Nope, okay, good. They gave it to me. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, did it not give me the helmet? Uh-oh. Yeah, there's also a helmet that comes with it. How did it not give me the helmet? This Kabuto and Teko should match the Uwagi, Hakama, and Choka in your possession. Oh, maybe this is where it's going to give it to me. And with that, you have a full set. I am sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You'll need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper Imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. Yeah. It is I, unsuspecting Imperial soldier, with aura horns and a cool-looking sword. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm also riding a Christmas bear. But yes, I am one of you. Big assurances. Nothing improper happening here. Emote Imperial salute. Time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Changing of the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. We can dispose of that accursed uniform, too. It is time to guide the villagers to freedom. Yeah, need to make sure my raid changes got saved.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it, and trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
I will be right back. I need to grab some water, use the restroom, and tell my mom to turn her damn TV down. Alright, I'm back. Ellipsis. Apologies, Kinliana. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possessions a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last two I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Hello, kitty cat. Would you like to come snuggle? I'm kind of roasting here, but I'll snuggle. Hello. Yep, come snuggle. Mother, is that you? Bitch be dreaming about his mom. It's kind of sad. Always having a nightmare. Both are possible when mothers are involved. I want to go home. Yeah, really drive home that these are not Garlean citizens. These are poor conscript sods, just like these other people they're trying to kidnap. Oh, frame rate, please. Calm down. Frame rate, please. I super believe in you. Hey, Zuki. That is the burb you get for collecting all the little burbs. You gotta do all the, you gotta do all the Heavensward primal fights to get rainbow burbs, and then you get the golden burb. How have you been, Agus? Hope you have been well.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not playing right now.
Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby
Yeah,
Sea.
I met your parents. I was there. I hope you're doing good.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna roll for Yai, and I'm probably gonna end up spending money on her, and you know, it'd just be like that, you know?
That I might have the strength to protect
And I've
my
missed a lot of
home and
events.
empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kyan and his son. and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all. Brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized.
Yeah, I wish I could play on my phone, but
But when I
my
gazed
PC
into those
account's linked
eyes
to it.
bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
Together we are strong. We must carry on. I think you can only log. You have to. I would have to connect my PS5 to my MiHoYo account, but my MiHoYo account is already associated with my PC account, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's
You
doable.
remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. It heartens me more than you know. Thank you for standing by this naive fool.
Yeah, I need to see if. I mean, honestly, I might just make
An
another
Imperial
MiHoYo
Edge.
account. Or like see if I can delete mine and
Just found the
remake
Dome
it.
Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Because really being able to log in my phone would help. Because having to log in on my PS5. I mean, now that the 14 queues have been resolved, I think it'd be much more doable. When the queues were in the thousands, I wasn't going to log out just to go grab some Primo Gems even before bed. But now, I think, now that I can log in and out pretty much at will, I should absolutely be getting daily login things. Oh yeah, let me show you. So, in every expansion, there are the primal fights. Yeah, there's these you know, you fight a big monster, big dudes, 8 people versus big dudes, and the harder versions give mounts. And so in the first expansion, there were horses. So you collected the fire horse, wind horse, earth horse, water horse, lightning horse, ice horse, and then you got the super horse. You got the super golden horse of victory. Good boy, Kieran. And then in the next expansion, it burps. So you got the wind, or kind of like the water burb, kind of firebird, except it's based off of this bug dude. Then you got this one's basically colors, like white burb, red burb, purple burb, blue burb, purple burb, kind of an evil burb. This one's my favorite. I like him. You have to fight an evil dragon to get that one. And then mount guide, gold bird, even more red burb, and then you got the super burb for getting all of them. And then in the third expansion, there were dogs. And I just got all the dogs last week. Finally. So we got good... If you ever played Okami, it's like good boy Okami. So we got with red flames, we got the dark flames, we got green flames, yellow flames, super dark flames, super on fire, blue, and then we got the 9 tails for getting all of them. And I love this thing. And then the 4th expansion, there are dragons, and I only have 1 dragon. I only got the little fairy dragon. And the fucking dragon you get for getting all the dragons is like this giant mecha tank. And then the current expansion, I don't have any of the mounts yet, because only 2 of them are out. But hey, look, Rathalos is here. Dude, Yai is gonna be a mighty... They did a... Do you remember the behemoth fight in Monster Hunter? Oh, I don't know if you ever played World... Did you play World at all? But yeah, if you played World, there was a behemoth fight, which was a crossover with 14, and they also put Rathalos in 14. And it's a very cool fight. Because the only way you can heal in the second phase is using potions. They give you like healing potions. Yeah, and you have 10 potions to last the entire fight. And unlike most hard content, so the normal version is an 8-man fight, which is like a normal thing for 14, but the extreme version, which is how you get the mount, is only a 4-man fight, which they don't usually do that for the big fights, but because it's emulating a Monster Hunter team, which is it's a very neat fight. Very nifty. And also, like, you can't tank him. Like, normally in this game, a tank grabs the monster and focuses on them, but no, it just fucking runs around and does whatever the hell it wants to do. And you can cut off its tail. All very neat. All very neat. Yeah. Yeah. You think you can aggro me? I'm gonna run wherever the fuck I want. Come, come. We must tell the others of the airship, or hear what they know of it. You think you can hunt me? And then you also get a Palico minion as well. And you get some armor, but the female armor is ugly as hell, which I'm pretty sure the female armor in Rathalos armor in World is also pretty ugly. The male armor looks dope as hell, but I'm not a man.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
There's my small tiny girlfriend, the white-haired one with the sword.
Many others.
Alizea's best girl. Do not at me.
Spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come
Ooh,
to Doma.
Xenos is back.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity.
I tried to kill him and he beat my ass.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power
Plus, he has to
explanation.
harass me for another 6
The
years.
Scions, and he defeated us all.
4 years? 2 of Stormblood, 2 of Shadowbringers, and Walker. Okay, 5 years.
Survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
But I want to kill Xenos!
With foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Yukiri, wait!
To kill Xenos, you gotta wait until Endwalker. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those at least are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. I gotta walk out the door, because this is a different zone, because it's the zone when the Aetheryte's broken. Yeah, I'll start logging into the Genshin to get daily shit. I missed out on the end of my, like, returners rewards. I tried really hard to log in for, like, the 7 days needed to get all the wishes, but it just, with the queues the way they were, it wasn't possible. 14 queues were bad. Now they are not. At least not on my server. I'm pretty sure the other US server is still a fucking mess, because it's where one of the big streamers lives. A lot of the WoW refugees went there because of it. Don't mind my flying regalia. There was also a Final Fantasy 15 event, if you've ever played that. Don't worry about your immersion as I drive my car through the fucking sky. There was a 13, there was a 15 event, and then there actually was a 13 event back before I started playing. It didn't get you a mount or anything, but you used to be able to get Lightning's attire. Now you can, buy it on the cash shop. You can get Snow's attire too, I think. Yeah, I just kinda, cause I can fly, I just kinda like vibe down a hill. I can just do whatever I want with terms of gravity. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? No. Then you come of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yatsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he's declined a full escort. We'll be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The Kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Kinliana. I will. Not alone. I couldn't kill him alone, and I'm a god. I know the odds. I know what he is capable of, and that in an open confrontation I will likely die. But if I do not, if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Doma, El Amigo, everything will change. Our life for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. What? What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Yes. That was implied. Thank you. Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yazuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Why is the camera panning? Was someone watching us who shouldn't be? Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard 2 rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. God, stupid, stupid, stupid! You know how this ends! They only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to. Don't do anything stupid, Orange Coat Boy. Don't betray a god, because I'm a god. think you're technically supposed to sneak through here, because that wall is... Is the wall up here? No, the wall's over there. Okay. Yeah, you can't... when you normally go through this part of the story, you don't have access to flying until you do a bunch of quests and get a bunch of these stupid fucking air points all around the map. So I try and follow the path that would vaguely appear the same as, you know... But sometimes you just gotta fly. Look at the wall. That's the moon gate. I like flying low enough to get the water effects. It's very cool they put that in. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. You will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. Will then continue onto these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for a suitable hiding place. This is the Magitech suit from Final Fantasy VI. They obviously have used it in other games since, but that's the one it's based off of. The Imperials have them a bunch because they're Magitech users. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. It's like it's 3D. Dude, 6 is good. Honestly, I think 6 is probably... was originally my favorite Final Fantasy. 10's got big nostalgia goggles, and 13 I enjoy a lot because of the characters, but like 6 for some reason just really hits home for me. 6 is a good one. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall by my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-to-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Oh, I know. He kicked my ass. This is a terrible idea. This man literally almost killed me, and I am the Warrior of Light. All that remains is to wait. I trust you are ready. Time for a duty! I need to finish 5. 5 is a game that I've started a million times, especially because there's a charity event that surrounds it every year, and I just never beaten the game.
He comes.
Hey, it was probably a good 5 minutes. A cute opening to the game. And away she go. Oh, Xenos.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Got his Uggy helm on. Uggy boy! And Yatsuyu. The incredibly evil, but I still love her, lady.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
Yup to you.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
That nice looking lady there is Yatsuyu. She's nice looking, but incredibly not nice. She's like sadistic Cruella de Vil. And I love her. Dead. Dead. Unimpressed.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kaed! For Doma!
Ah!
I'm here too.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Xenos, oh Xenos. My enemy, my friend. I'm not his friend. He thinks that I'm his friend. Not yet. He's gonna think I'm his friend. Super not. Xenos the Galvus, you will die by my hand. First you must kill my men. You can't do that, can you not? What are you doing, you fools? There are only 2 of them! How much longer must you make me wait? Hey, Wiki. I was gonna say, please don't tell me my stream is dead somehow. Nope, 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 stop it. That's it, not bad! Very well, I suppose you have earned this. This is not a game, you twisted, arrogant bastard!
Leave this to me.
Ooh, Yagiri's going for the limit break! He's unimpressed. I hate to tell you, but Xenos gives no fucks about your limit break. Dude, I'm kind of excited for the new Pokemon game, if that's what you're talking about. Well done, Beast. You've earned the right to look on the Ame no Habakiri.
Let us put you to a proof.
What's this? Call me for friend.
No, I must.
No, I can still fight. I can still...
Run, beast, run.
Oh god. Stop it. Please no. What's your dark... Oh, bad! Bad, bad, bad! Bad! Bad, bad, bad! I have a friend who may or may not have already played the new Pokemon game, because he may or may not be, you know, a friendly data enthusiast of Pokemon, and he says that it's a very difficult game, and he's looking forward to it a lot. No, stop it. Oh, I hate this. Xenos, I hate you. Stop it. Alright, you fucking slow anime walks, I forgot. Yeah, he likes it a lot. Oh, not even just the post-game. Like, he was walking around and got fucking murdered by a level 60 Alakazam when he had the equivalent of 1 badge. Ouchie, ouch. I don't know if you can ride Pokemon. I don't know a lot about the game. I've avoided most of the stuff except for just like what the Pokemon are.
I remember you, Alamigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Remember that time that our elf friend gave like a weird prophecy that makes no sense? Xenos! I broke your helmet a little bit. Haha. Always gonna take it off. The boy! With this fucking perfect hair somehow.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life.
Yeah, I'm excited. My package is on the way. It'll be here tomorrow.
Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds, live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world, live.
And so his obsession with us begins. And for the next 5 years, he's going to be a problem. Xenos. Oh god. Yugiri. Well, you should play 14. The sales are back up. Critically acclaimed MMORPG with a free trial, including level 60 in the hit expansion Heavensward. Though to be fair, you can just watch my VODs and you'll see everything up through Heavensward. Good boy, you say. Good boy. The people are rising up.
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away. But I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
This whole expansion is all about fighting to power. Garlemald is bad. The people long to be free.
Yet you seem determined to die. Intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Tell him, Alize! That's my girl.
Go, now! Guzetsu, see to Yugiri.
away!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
Zenos is unimpressed with anything you have to say. But he's got a smile, because he made a new friend today. Zenos made a new friend, Warrior of Light. I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alfino. The House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. Should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you! I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Alize loves the Warrior of Light, and I love her. This is my best friend. Hello, Ise, am I too close? I don't care. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and we lived to tell the tale! No idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Right, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. I haven't played a Mario game all the way to completion since, like, fucking Sunshine. Ah, yes, the red burb. Normally the burbs play the fight music that they're associated with, but I have that turned off for New Game Plus. Just because otherwise you're getting on and off a mount every 2 seconds, the music changing nonstop. Yeah, because I never played the Galaxy games. I don't have Odyssey. I don't think I played any of the mobile games. I really think that Sunshine was the last Mario I just played and beat. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. Suppose I had to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Not that I like you, Babaka.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
It's me. I supported her plan. Down with Xenos.
There are no words which will suffice.
In 5 years, he's gonna hijack my body and do terrible things. Not necessarily with my body, just, you know, in general.
And there they are!
Alfino, my boy.
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
Wow, my feelings.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What?
What?
You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the
Oh,
Imperial...
yeah, we were trying to stay hidden, weren't we? Oops.
Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a womb.
God, I love her.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid, even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner. Such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return. For there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one.
Go into the best part of the expansion soon.
He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
So the deep lore, because I'm deep in the lore for this video game. Character's got a fucking backstory and all that bullshit. The next zone that we're going to is her homeland. The home of the nomadic Zalia tribes. And the fucking best part of Stormblood. I'll be traveling to the Yazim Steppe, Kinliana. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident that he can do so again. Moreover, it was me to whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if he were to join us in the search, I should add. Wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me, and there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever heard in Sharlayan or Ulda, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds, no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Kinliana, there are vital tasks to be attended to here, Preparations that are inevitable to the assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also a matter of coordinating our assault efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane, dealing with the troublesome Aetheryte. I could go on, but you understand. I could go on, but please don't. There's too much to do. Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Kenliana. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many realms to travel before we reach the reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's a simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Meanwhile, in the Fortress of Doom... Xenos Ingi.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself. Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for.
Wham!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Girabania, back across the world, where those other guys that we're helping out are, still dealing with their problems. It's a bed with lights.
Aye. This is the
We know one bed with a
when
lid.
Shade was banished. You swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
It's one of the best, boys. It's a Stanian. Hell yeah.
Yet, if this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
Stanian thought he was done at the end of Heaven's Word when we ripped the eyeballs out of his armor. Hey, good timing. I was thinking this might be the case. Stormblood Part 1, done. So that means I can cut it here for the night, and Part 2 will begin with the Azim Steppe, which is my favorite part of Stormblood. Best place. It's where my people come from. My people! Yeah. Yeah, no point in starting a new part now. I was gonna stop either at like 10 or 11, and here we are at 10:30. Good timing. We're about halfway through the main story of Stormblood. Tomorrow is Friday. I have raid from 8:30, from 6:30 to 8:30, and we'll probably do more after that. Because why not? Though, actually, Pokemon's coming in tomorrow, so we might do Pokemon. Unsure. We'll see. Because I'll probably play it a little bit during work because I'm a bad person. Probably not. I'm too busy for that right now. But still. Yeah. That's it from me for now. Thank you for hanging out. Good to see you again, Agus. Keep on keeping on. That's all we can do. Wiki, Stratastar, if you're still lurking around. Big preach. Yeah. So stream tomorrow with Raid. God, we're gonna be progressing in that fucking vampire dickhead fight all week. That'll be fun. My brain already hurts. But, yeah. I'll highlight this part, put it in the Discord, yada yada. Same ending spiel. I'm tired as hell and have a headache. Have a good night, guys. Bye.